What's up guys, Edrone here. Today, we're going to be taking my new GoPro 11 Mini Black and doing some freestyle flying. Stay tuned. So I basically just have this taped onto my quadcopter, guys. Nothing, super fancy. So I'm hoping to not have any crashes here today. I'm going to be flying rather conservatively. But I do have mounts on the way from flyhighfpv.com. So I'll put a link down in the description for Fly High FPV. Make sure you check out Dave. He's got some awesome mounts already designed up for this camera. The camera just came out, and I couldn't be more excited to go ahead and try this. We do have some winds today. Not going to be the most ideal day to do this testing. However, I have time today to get it done, so we're going to go ahead and send it. All right, so obviously the goal of today is to not crash. And we're going to go ahead and see just how this 11 Mini feels with doing some freestyle flying. Okay, let's go ahead and arm. Oh, already taking off. I can feel the weight. I can definitely feel the weight. I do have my camera angle up a little bit. Tell you what though, it doesn't feel bad. It definitely gives you that feeling of that substance where you just have to be a little bit more on the throttle. But all in all, it really doesn't feel terrible. We're going to see what kind of flight time we get. I'm already pretty much banking on not getting quite as much flight time. Like I said, guys, not going to be doing anything crazy, just kind of flying it around, seeing how it handles. Definitely doesn't feel terrible, but I could definitely feel the weight compared to the Action 2, obviously. But yes, in a pinch, you definitely could freestyle this. Gotta be careful, there's some water over here. In a pinch, you could definitely freestyle this. Just keep in mind that you're probably going to want to have, a good set of props, good high pitch props on there. And all up, I weighed this before we came out here today, and we were over 800 grams. So 800 grams with, and we got some wind coming through here as well, so that's gonna definitely affect things. Let's try to do like some cinematic flying real quick, see how that handles. Yeah, I think for cinematics it's gonna be perfect, because even though it is on the heavier side, being able to just kind of fly, long, smooth, straight lines with this is going to be no problem. And you're going to be able to get that really good, cinematic footage out of this. Also going to be doing some chase footage with this as well. 3.7 volts, not too bad so far. But yeah, I just want to do a little bit of cinematic cruising just to kind of see how it actually handles here. Not bad at all actually. Do a little bit more freestyle here. Oh yeah, feel that real aggressive roll, that split S there. Like I said, I'm not going to get too crazy with it, because if I crash this, it's really going to be bad news. Real bad news. But yeah, it actually feels better than I thought it was going to feel for being over 800 grams. It definitely has the ability to be able to be freestyled very nicely. Let's do a couple of flips here. Little power loops. Oh yeah, you can really feel the momentum when you do those big power loops. You can really feel that momentum carrying with it because of the heavier camera. Which is good, because I'm already running a heavier build. So the fact that I'm already running a heavier build, I'm already at a slight disadvantage for weight. There's a nice big power loop there. You see now we're starting to punch down to 3.6, 3.5. I mean, if I'm able to get a 3.5 to 4 minute flight time using this, that's not bad. Totally manageable. I'm already actually getting used to the weight already, so I'm just a little bit more on the throttle than I typically am. I'm a little bit less floaty than with the Action 2. But all in all, I'm actually really surprised. It actually freestyles better than I was imagining. We get some big wind gusts in here right now while I'm trying to do this video, of course. But yeah, 3.6, not bad actually at all. I'm really shocked at it. I thought this was going to feel a lot heavier than it's feeling, to be honest. I really thought it was going to feel way heavier, but it's actually getting used to it. 3.5, so we're just about getting ready to bring her back. But this is the maiden flight. This is the first flight of me flying this GoPro, and it feels good. It feels better than I thought it was going to be. I really thought it was going to feel super chonky, super heavy, and, you know, diminish my flight time a lot more. But we're getting about comparable flight times. Yep, 3.5. We'll go ahead and bring it back, guys. Wind's picking up now. All right, guys, second flight. Changed some settings, and I'll pop the settings up on the screen so you can see. Let's go ahead and take this up for another freestyle flight and see how this flight goes.
24.8 volts.
Yeah, I really do like the feeling of a heavier quad. That is one thing that I have grown used to is freestyle. I like to have a heavier quad, something that can take a lot of abuse. So flying around a heavy quad is no, stranger for me. I gotta say, even with the wind today, wow, there's a lot of wind. Even with the wind today, I still feel like I have complete control of the quadcopter. And yeah, I think this could totally be used for freestyle, and I believe it's definitely going to be. Now, why I kind of like to have a lighter camera, for me personally, is because I feel like with a lighter camera, I can go up on my battery mAh size, which is going to give me a little bit more flight time, a little bit more punchiness without having to get really substantially short flight time. So I figure if I lighten up on the camera, I could go a little bit bigger on the batteries. This is a pretty chunky battery. This is a CNHL. This one is I believe it's a 1500 mAh. And all up weight, we're over 800 grams. I want to say we're something around, let's see, I believe we're like 830 grams. So what I like about that, though, is the fact that when you are rocking a heavier quad, you get a lot more momentum for tricks. You get a lot more, substance when you're throwing the quad around. You can really get it to do what you want it to do. So that's nice. And then on top of that, even if it is a little bit windy, you have the advantage of having that heavier build, which is a little bit less susceptible to getting blown around up there. So let's go inside the parking garage. That way we can see a little bit of the dynamic range. But all in all, I really do like the Action 2 for freestyle. It has been my favorite camera for freestyle, other than the GoPro Session. But the dynamic range is lacking. It does not have the same dynamic range as GoPro. So that's why I decided to give this a try, mainly for cinematic flying, chasing, stuff like that. Will I be freestyling this? Probably not, mostly. Even though it does feel way better than I thought it would. I did not buy this for that intention to freestyle it. But after doing this today, I do feel a lot better about, if I choose to use it for doing a freestyle flight, I do feel a lot better about that now. Definitely. This is a spot that I feel really comfortable with. I've flown here many times before, and that's exactly what I was looking for today, was a spot that I feel comfortable with. so I could get in here and test out this camera without, you know, getting too overly aggressive. Like I said, I'm not going to be pushing it real hard today because of the type of mounting situation I have with the camera. And even though I have the Best Buy warranty, I'm not ready to just destroy this camera just yet. So, but yeah, I'm going to do a comparison of the two flights so you can see kind of the difference between if you use the full sensor and then crop it to 16:9, and then if you just go ahead and use 16:9 out of the camera, what you can kind of expect for the footage and what it's going to look like. I really like this spot a lot. It has so much you can do with it. Really do like this spot. This is a lot of fun. Gotta say, this, I was not expecting for this camera to feel as good as it feels in the air. Yeah, I'm a little bit shocked. I'm in a good way. In a good way. Obviously, you're not going to get like crazy good flight times rocking something this heavy. You're gonna take more. You know, you're gonna pull more amps out of those batteries, but yeah, definitely not bad at all for freestyle. I love the way it feels doing the rolls. You definitely feel that momentum on the camera. Look at these colors, huh? Love this time of year for the colors. It really does. Can make your footage look so amazing. We're at 3.5 now. So we got about the same flight time as the first pack. Just gonna do a little bit of cinematic cruising. That's mainly what I got this for, was some nice cinematic cruising, and also, you know, doing some chase footage. I am planning on, you know, getting a larger Cinewhoop and putting this on, definitely putting this on a larger Cinewhoop for some cinematic shots. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring it in. Well, so far, camera's still on there. That's a good thing. Camera's still on and still recording. It is a little bit chilly out today, a little bit cooler, but haven't had any glitches so far as freeze-ups or anything. So that's pretty good. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please like, share, subscribe, and there's going to be more GoPro 11 Mini Black videos to come on the channel, so stay tuned for that. And until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Edrone out.